Welcome to our marketing management presentation, Developing the Brand with a Co-Brand. I'm Hadiza and I'm here with my colleagues Emma, Tim and Meg. So we do understand co-branding is the merging of two or more products to form a separate or unique product to improve marketplace exposure, defend our threats, and to share expensive promotional costs. We have decided to merge Kenco, a coffee brand, Milky Way, a chocolate brand, to form our product, which is the Milky Way Iced Coffee by Kenco.
Kenco, which was founded in 1923, originally Kenya Coffee Company, which is taken over by John Gardner in 1960. Over the past 10 years, it has had pioneering in in-situ production and in sustainable distribution of coffee. This is the products by Kenco. Consider with size of market. In 2010, the in-home coffee market was worth £831 million, and in 2014, the instant coffee was the most popular category with retail value sales of £1.1 billion, and the total UK coffee shop market will exceed £8 billion turnover by 2017. For the politicals, the standard tax rate in the UK is 20%, which is used for the most goods and service, include coffee. The local currency exchange rate and the rising labor and product rates may have influence on coffee industry. About social, as the world's second most tradable commodity after oil, coffee is now a multi-billion-dollar global industry and growing. As a social lubricant, coffee plays a vital role in almost every aspect of our social life. Emergence of innovative technology and development in agriculture may also have influence on coffee industry. Let's say about legal. The General Food Law Regulation and the Food Safety Act are to ensure the safety of food and guarantee the health of public and the safety of life.
According to Carter in 2013, the market share stands at 51% compared to tea, which is 41%. The £1.4 billion industry is dominated by Nestle, with our brand Kenco as a close second. Due to its brand strength and market share, we believe it is one of the UK's leading coffee brands, and with the activities such as co-branding, we can see Kenco reaching the top spot in leading brands. Other brand competition is Carte Noire and more increasingly brands like Costa and Starbucks. Our product competition is things like tea, energy drinks and flavoured water.
Continuing the marketing idea of Kenco, we can look at the consumer analysis. And we can see that in the UK, 70 million cups of coffee are sold every day. The male and females both buy coffee, ages 16 to 35 as well as 36 to 61, which means our target market for coffee is huge. Continuing on state of current market, changing trends and tastes, and here we're in the win because instant coffee is going in decline and iced coffee is getting more and more support, as well as drinks with a high market value. UK coffee market is estimated on 2.1 billion turnover a year. Also, market changes such as competitors, which we have, such as Nestle and Starbucks, as was mentioned before, and also the trends that are changing every day.
So next we're going to discuss the background of Milky Way. As shown on the slide, Milky Way originated in 1923 by Mars Confectionery Company. It was inspired by the chocolate malt milkshake with filling made of chocolate malt nougat and caramel. In 1936, it was branded Forever Yours until declining sales in 1979. The success of the Milky Way candy bar has promoted other successful products such as the Milky Way Krispies roll, which are exclusively available in the UK. So next we're discussing the marketing audit for Milky Way. Talking about the size of the market, it operates in over 65 countries, which employs more than 40,000 worldwide. Global sales are approximately $21 billion annually. Political issue. There have been criticisms for sourcing chocolate, cocoa from West African countries like the Ivory Coast, where it has been said it's used to fund conflict to the tune of 60 million per year. Value-added tax rose by 2.5% in 2010, which increased chocolate prices and declined the sales of chocolate as well. Economical issues. Obviously, global economic downturn would affect sales as well. So moving on to social, reduction of the use of cocoa would affect 26 million people around the world who are reliant upon the chocolate industry, 6 million which are cocoa farmers. There's also a drive to improve the nutritional value of food. Moving away, Milky Way has declared it moving away from targeting children and targeting a more vast target group. Technological factors, we got the rise of social media, which improves the interaction between consumers with firms, innovation, which is fueled by technological developments as well. Legal issues, chocolate can be seen as socially unacceptable if health campaigns become successful due to restrictions and advertising of sugar and fat contents. And there's also a need to adhere to global regulations and changes across different international markets.
This table shows some of the main competitors for Milky Way alongside their market share and sales. About consumer analysis, in the UK, the first half of 2014, retail sales were £1.3 billion. 91% of female and 87% of male consume chocolate products. A quarter of British people between age 25 to 34 eat chocolate daily. About size of market, Milky Way keeps 12% shares of the European chocolate market, and it had 40% increase in value sales between 2007 and 2012 to reach £3.7 billion. Minto forecasts growth in the market of 50%. However, the increased understanding of what constitutes a healthy diet, it is necessary to develop new products with sugar-free, reduced fat, and reduced calorie.
Segmentation is the dimension of an individual or a group used to divide a market. The coffee industry has a wide consumer base with ages ranging from 16 to 65, including students, teenagers, professionals, and busy socialites. Both male and females are dominant in the market. Coffee is popular all over the world, this is no different in the UK, however sales are seasonally affected, and as expected, hot beverages are more in demand in the colder months rather than the warmer months. The target market is not class specific due to the range and affordability of coffee. Drinkers tend to be hard-working, busy and sophisticated, but also enjoy to relax and have coffee meetings with their friends. As mentioned before, Kenco is the pioneer of sustainability of coffee, and therefore this entices those who are more eco-aware and eco-friendly.
On current segmentation of Milky Way, we can say that demographically speaking, most of the people who buy it are impulse buyers of age of 25 to 34 and 35 to 44. Continuing on the income, all incomes are buying Milky Way, and geographically speaking, Milky Way is sold worldwide. UK is the 7th highest consumer of the chocolate, which means Milky Way is selling in the UK. No changes with the climate, so Milky Way is eating everyone. Behaviorally speaking, people who buy Milky Way are usually willing to experiment with other products, as well they're low price sensitive. Also, they are expected a high quality of product from what they buy. Also, psychographics. Buying for household consumption chocolate, or as well as is usually families. Casuals, often and occasional usage.
Next, we have the segmentation of our product, targeting ages 16 to 35, mainly female, medium to high income, both married and single, geographic, UK and US markets, enjoyed nationwide and globally, possible expansion into other countries once our product has been launched, behavioral, we buy chocolate for household consumptions, consumes chocolate, current consumer of iced coffee and brand loyalty because we got 2 strong brands. Psychographic, we're targeting people with busy social lives, food and drink bloggers, people willing to try flavors and trends, new ones. We got people with busy lifestyles as well, and people interested in health and fitness.
Trying to target one clear segment, we've decided to use a concentrated targeting strategy where we aim to develop a new niche of customers. We chose a concentrated strategy to show off our marketing mix by directly tailoring it to suit one segment. One product, one place, one price for our consumers. It's a clear and stable market. We feel this is better than differentiation because we can specifically adhere to one segment and more closely meet the needs of our target market.
Next, we're looking at positioning. Positioning can set to be arranging for a product to occupy a clear, distinctive and desirable place relative to competitive products in the minds of the consumer. So the current Kenco positioning, the real coffee expert, one of the leading brands in the industry, which lead them highly rated in consumer mind. Current Milky Way positioning, sorry I was eating a Milky Way, portrayed Milky Way as a product to enjoy for longer. So this shows the positioning for Kenco, low price, high quality. For Milky Way, lower physical power and lower social acceptance as well. Positioning for our product, we would want to achieve a similar positioning as Kenco, low price, high quality, a better positioning than Milky Way, high physical power, stronger social acceptance, as well as a higher mental stimulation. Positioning for our new product, drink a can, explore the galaxy, new product, new taste, new experience. So this is also showing the positioning for our product.
But about our product, Milky Way iced coffee by Kenco, which is a good product with attractive packaging and the convenient size of 225 milliliter, and it includes Milky Way for sweet and nurturing taste, and Kenco for energy builder, which is only have 80 calories, which is extremely low.
Co-branding justification. Coffee sales are forever increasing, which is good for coffee side of our product. Talking about co-branding with Milky Way, targeting and it helps us to target a new segment of customers, which are young adults, teenagers, children as such. Younger coffee drinkers are shunning instant coffee aside, choosing alternatives such as iced coffee, extensive high street offerings. Milky Way will benefit from visibility, customer loyalty, financial support, and the chance to re-enter the market with a new substantial brand.
According to Generosity and McDonald 2009, branding is a communication device which represents the nature, values and perceptions and personality of a company and product. We created this sub-brand with Kenco to ensure this product is unique and distinctive from the traditional Kenco products. We devised a new segmentation, a new targeting strategy and new positioning in the market. We want our brand to make our customers feel something, create a brand image which communicates a trendy, nostalgic message to our customers. Nostalgia comes from the Milky Way consumers. As mentioned before, it's been around since the 1920s, which brings about an impulse buy as soon as somebody sees it on the shelves. We also think that feeling trendy is an envisioned value. We want our customers to feel trendy and cool, and 55% of participants do say they feel cooler and trendier when holding a cup of iced coffee, and this increases to 60% when it turns to the age group of 18 to 24. The last section of branding we will concentrate on is the marketing mix. Firstly, we'll look at the product itself. We must have a strong marketing mix to reach the target market effectively. We must look at the essential elements of the marketing mix, which is product, price, place and promotion. The core product To be received by the customers is iced coffee, with the core benefit as being a cold coffee beverage. The tangible element of the product is its refreshing and energising aspects, with additional features of low calories, attractive and stylish packaging, and finally our potential aspects include limited edition bottles and potential links with other organisations. Mintle stated that ready-to-drink and iced coffee brews are more popular and growing, and therefore showing how our product will fit perfectly in the market.
So next we're going to be looking at pricing. Before we set our prices, we put into consideration fixed and variable costs, competition objectives, positioning strategies, as well as our target group. We aim to use the penetration pricing strategy, setting our product at low prices at the launch of our product, increase in price as product begins to establish itself, competition pricing as well, involving setting pricing in comparison with our competitors, which would be help in setting reasonable prices. The price of our product would be set as $1.99 per bottle, using the psychological pricing, as consumers would think they've spent less than £2. So putting our products in the right place and time is highly important. Our product is going to be launched in the UK, sold in major stores, Tesco, Sainsbury's, etc. and eateries. Would also be placed in vending machines. Using intensive distribution helps to make the product widely available. Intermediaries improve communication between business and consumers as well.
Promotions rule is to provide a list of communication methods which can be used separately or together to create communication objectives. It includes mass communication methods, advertising like TV and magazine, events and experience, events and contests on packaging and website, and sales promotion like billboards. Another one is direct communication methods. Personal selling is handing out flyers around the shopping center or university campus. Digital marketing is strong use of communication media and the potential for an app development. About the push strategy, the use of a company's sales force and trade promotion activity to create consumer demand for a product. For more simply, it is where the company aims to take the product to the customers. For example, having sports sample cups being distributed around the supermarket and the shopping center to build awareness of our new corporate products.
Talking of SWOT analysis of our product, we can see that low prices and high quality came from Kenco. Its flavor is easy to be accepted by young customers. Taste of Milky Way brings unlikely coffee drinkers to our product. And iced coffee is in the trend. Weaknesses are large investments are needed, as well as that launching a new product can be a financially risky opportunity.
So for opportunities, obviously promotional activities or new packaging can boost sales. UK is leading in terms of global per capita consumption of chocolate. Social networking has become increasingly popular. We've got new services and also international expansions and new technology. There's threats in rising input costs, increasing retail pricing, and also you got competitors copying as a threat as well.
To assess how we communicate and interact further with our customers, we'll use Lewis's AIDA model. Communication is further defined by Kotler as the means by which organisations attempt to inform and persuade and remind their customers. To gain our customers' attention and to place an image in their mind, we'll be using fun advertisement and the name of our new co-brand. To gain interest for our product, we will use the slogan "Drink it can explore the galaxy." To create desire for our product, we will use attractive and stylish packaging and focus on this nostalgic aspect of our sub-brand Milky Way. To create action, we will use free tasters, sales discount for our consumers, and we will give retailers more money to stock our products at the end of the aisles.
In the end, conclusion, merging two leading brands to form our core brand would create an opportunity for success. Entering the market as a nice coffee follows the trend, which gives us another opportunity. Younger audience could be attracted as part of the Milky Way brand. And also, high quality of Kenco coffee will attract new customers. Thank you for listening. That's the end.